Let me talk real to you for a second. Because, one of the number one questions that I hear when it comes to, relationships and love and heartbreak and hope is this right here. What if love never comes for me? And I want you to breathe for a second. I want you to, relax your chest, relax the shoulders, because I know that question comes from a place of fear. It comes from a place of loneliness and confusion. And that, that little voice in your head that be whispering, everybody around me is finding somebody. Why does it feel like I'm the only one stuck in this waiting room? But before we get deep, let me start with this Bible verse right here. Lamentations 3 verses 25. The Lord is good to those who wait for him, to the soul who seeks him, meaning God never wastes a wait. God never wastes a season. God never wastes the tears you cried at night because you were too tired of being the strong one, tired of pouring into the wrong one, tired of restarting your heart like it's a phone that keeps on glitching. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I'm not here, to give you that pretty fairy tale talk like, oh, just wait and everything magically works out. No, I'm not going to say that. Let's keep it all the way 1,000. Waiting sucks. Waiting hurts. Waiting exposes every insecurity, every doubt, every moment you almost settled. Waiting makes you feel like, maybe you're the problem. Maybe you're too much. Maybe, you're not enough. Maybe God skipped your name. But let me promise you something. If God intended for you to miss out, he wouldn't have built your heart with the type of capacity to love. He wouldn't have built your heart with the capacity to give, to care. You think that sensitivity came out of nowhere? You think that desire to connect, to build, to grow with someone came from nothing? No. God put that in you because there is someone on this earth who will need exactly the way you love. But here's the part that, nobody wants to talk about. While you're waiting for love, God is trying to teach you to not abandon yourself. He doesn't want you to abandon yourself because a lot of us are out here wanting a love we don't even give to ourselves. You're begging for emotional safety, but you don't talk nice to yourself. You're praying for somebody who sees you, but you don't even look in the mirror with love. You want someone, patient, but you rush your own process. You want someone loyal, but you betray yourself every time you chase people who showed you they don't have the capacity for you. So what do you do while waiting? You become so rooted in God says who you are that nobody, and I mean nobody, can pull you out the ground. You start treating yourself with the same respect you're praying somebody else to give you. You pour into your goals. You pour into that calling. You pour into that healing. You get your money right. Yes, you better get your money right. You get your emotions right. You get your habits right. You get your spirit right. You create a life so full, so rich, so peaceful that the person God sends has no choice but to recognize that they walked into something sacred. And let's talk about that fear. Come on now, let's talk about it. What if love never comes? Let me answer that in the most honest way that I can. If love never comes, you will still be whole. You will still be valuable. You will still be chosen because your worth was never attached to someone choosing you romantically. It was never attached to that. Your identity is not based on whether someone sees you in their life or as their person. Your life has purpose even if your phone never gets that good morning text. Your days have meaning even if nobody takes you on a date this weekend. I promise you that. And when you truly, really understand that, you stop treating singleness like a punishment. You stop treating being alone like it's some type of failure. You stop comparing your timeline to somebody else's highlight reel. You stop letting the devil play in your mind telling you that you're unlovable. Listen to me from the bottom of my heart. You are not waiting for love because you're forgotten. You are waiting because God is protecting you from becoming attached to the wrong person again. God is making sure the next person you call home doesn't burn you down from the inside. That's what he's doing. God is clearing your path. God is upgrading your standards. God is breaking soul ties that were suffocating your spirit. You know what I'm saying? God is making sure that the next love that comes into your life is not built on that chaos. It's not built on confusion or convenience, but something that is actually steady, something pure, something that is actually real. So what if love never comes? Then you will still have a life full of meaning that love won't be the thing that defines you. It'll just be the thing that compliments you. You know what I'm saying? That's the trick. But I truly do believe that love is coming. Just not the type that you're used to. Not the type that drains you, that uses you, that ghosts you, that plays you, that manipulates you. God is about to bring a love that respects the healed version of you. That's what's going to happen. A love that doesn't require you to, shrink. A love that doesn't ask you to dim your light. A love that doesn't punish you for having such a big heart. And while you wait, guess what? You work. You work on becoming someone you're proud of. That's what you do. You work on your relationship with God, even when it's hard. You work on showing up for yourself consistently every day. You work on healing old wounds so you don't bleed on someone God sent to love you. You work on your dreams so, you don't make someone else your whole personality like so many of us do. You work on your boundaries so you don't let bare minimum energy back into your life. And I need you to hear me when I say this. God is not late. He's not ignoring you. He's not, withholding blessings from you. He's preparing you and also preparing the person who's praying for someone exactly like you. They're out there. They're healing too. They're growing too. They're unlearning too. They're hoping too. They're asking the same question that you're asking. They're asking, what if love never comes for me? And one day out of nowhere, you're going to meet them. You're going to meet them and realize that love did come. It just didn't come when you were begging for it. It came when you were becoming ready for it. That's when it came. It came when you stopped idolizing it for once. It came when you finally said, God, if this is for me, let it find me. And if it's not, give me peace. See, that's when God moves. That's when God aligns. That's when God surprises you. And when that day does come, you're going to look back. I promise you. You're going to look back and you're going to say, oh, this is why the wait was so long. This is why it never worked before. This is why God made me sit with myself. Why? Because what he had for me was worth the delay. So look, if you're listening to this and you've been scared or you've been lonely and questioning yourself or, feeling like maybe love just isn't in the cards for you, I need you to just breathe. I need you to trust. And I need you to take this season seriously because you're not waiting for love to save you. No, get that out your head. You're waiting for love to join you in the life that God is building for you. And whether love comes, tomorrow, next year, or, 10 years from now, you will still be enough. You will still be chosen. You will still matter. And God will still be good to you while you wait. Because guess what? His word says so. And if you are having a hard time with letting go of that past, letting go of that ex, letting go of that toxic relationship, letting go of those bad habits, you can check out the ebook, Letting Go When God Says So. It's a step-by-step guide on how to release with grace and peace. We all want peace. Let's be. That's the most that's the most valuable thing in life. Two of the most valuable things in life is time and peace. What good is having the time and if ain't no peace in it? So let's get to the peace. Until next time, guys, I will see you guys when I see you guys. I'm yapping. Peace.